about celebrating the brand. It's about meeting like-minded individuals and building new and existing relationships. And it's about learning exactly what Oasis do and exactly why they've chosen to bring their unique wealth management solutions to London.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, good evening. Assalamu alaikum. I thought I saw a Sikh gentleman. Sat Sri Akal to you, sir. I'm pleased to speak to you at this event as we celebrate Oasis Crescent's expansion into the United Kingdom market and the opening of their new offices in London. I would like to thank Mr. Adam Ibrahim for inviting me to speak here tonight. I also spoke at the Oasis Crescent's launch event earlier this week, which I found most enjoyable and provided me the opportunity to meet with many other members of the business world. I'm speaking at this event, which is a larger audience, and apologize to anyone who also attended last Wednesday's event for any repetition on my part. Ladies and gentlemen, before I agreed to be involved in the launch of Oasis Crescent, I wanted to make sure that I understood the company and also undertake a due diligence of the company and the people involved with the company.
My family originate from District 6. I started working straight out of school. I joined the family business. At the end of the day, you could actually see what you had done. You knew whether you had actually made a profit or whether you had wasted your day.
Unity. From a young age, my father very often used his hand and said, if you're not united, it's easy to bend. And if you're united, he'd close his fist and say, very difficult to bend.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Michael and Hassan and all the people, Shaheen, our chairperson, Adam, we here and we've arrived in the United Kingdom. We have many friends in the United Kingdom. A lot of them are sitting in this room, and we hope to make a great success of the next 10, 15, and 20 years, because we sell long-term investments, not short-term little products. So if you do, we long-term guys, like, what do they say? I want to be a long-term lover, darling. You're sitting over there. So that's how it is. That's what we're all about, you know. My job is, I'd like to thank Allah Ta'ala for bringing us to where we are today. Then I'd like to thank all our guests for humbly accepting our invitation and for being here tonight. You didn't know who we were. but you accepted our invitation, and I'm hoping that we get to know one another.
Assalamu alaikum, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As they say, we've only just begun. Okay, so the evening's warming up. My brother Nazim did an excellent job, so I'm not going to try and replicate what he did. Lord Sheikh, thank you very much for those wonderful words, you and Lady Sheikh. I hope you enjoyed the evening. Thanks for the friendship. To my chairperson, Shaheen, thanks for being an inspiring brother, leader. And to my deputy chairperson, Nazim, thanks for doing the wonderful work that you do, and the leadership, and the innovation, and the regulation, and keeping us straight. It's a privilege to be able to work with your brothers. You heard my brother Adnan lead the dua at the beginning of this. And then, if you visit our offices in Cape Town, in Durban, in Johannesburg, in Dublin, in London, the finesse of those offices is squarely in the hands of my sister, Roshan. Well done, Roshan. And then I'm not going to mention my age, you can all suss it out, I think. I have the great privilege every day at lunchtime at approximately 1:15 to eat my mother's food every day. Alhamdulillah, Mom, thanks a lot for the wonderful food you make for me. So as you can see, it's a truly family effort. And to the rest of our family, my daughters, my nephews and nieces, my sister-in-laws, thanks for supporting us. To my executive team, I wish the rest of you were here tonight, but we had a quarter end and month end in Cape Town and in Dublin today, and it went smoothly without approximately 15 of the most senior people. There's about 6 senior people who stayed behind. And that's a wonderful experience. We paid dividends today, did all the calculations, and it worked fantastically without up to 20 people being away. So guys, ladies, thanks a lot. Zain and Masood, thanks for coming along tonight. We started off the evening with the most fantastic song, the Song of Welcome, and the song that goes back to our history. And it's a song that links tonight with the past, not only our own past, but a dear friend of ours, Abdul Wahab, was sitting on a boat with us in Dubai. And Reshman was a young journalist at the time. In 2005, we won a couple of awards, and Abdul Wahab sang that song to all of us. So I thought it was most appropriate, and I'm sure tonight Zain and Masood will invite Abdul Wahab to repeat that song at the end. Assalamu alaikum. The Oasis Crescent Group is a global wealth management company providing wealth management solutions to Muslims around the world. We started in 1997,
And today, our products are accessible globally through different wealth management platforms, and we operate directly in South Africa and the UK and Ireland. We have a great team. We operate only in regulated entities, delivering products that cater for Muslims' wealth and investment needs. And so what we're careful about is making sure we grow your wealth over the long term to beat inflation at low risk and well-administrated funds, great service to ensure that Muslims are well served in the wealth management space, inshallah.
I was invited by Mr. Adam Ibrahim to speak at this event and also at the launch which took place a few days ago. And before I agreed to come and talk, I did undertake due diligence about the company, and I asked them a lot of questions. And then they arranged for a letter to be sent to me by the financial regulatory body in South Africa, and they also gave me the name of their accountants, and I talked to the accountants. And Mr. Adam Ibrahim was very transparent. And after the due diligence which I carried out, I was satisfied that this is a good company, and hence I've come here to talk, because I think organizations like Oasis are very, very desirable.
Tonight's a really beautiful night for us. 15 years ago, we set out to build a global company, and tonight is the celebration of seeing that flower. 10 years ago, we set down our administrative company in Dublin, in Ireland. We've been operating there for 10 years, but London is the center of the financial world. And today, with the Qudrat of the Almighty, we've set our roots down in London, and tonight is the celebration of that roots being set down. Now we've got to water the plant, water the roots, so that we can grow a strong, strong tree, giving financial advice to the UK public at large.
I really wish it's time for a change in Pakistan, and I wish that there'll be, from top down, a bit of reform, quite, some structural reforms, a lot of reforms, because you are a vibrant country, you have so much talent, you have all the resources, it's just mismanagement. And I really wish you, that you will just change. Change from the top, change the management, and make these changes that are necessary to harness the resources and the talents that you have, and make it a blossoming, successful, beautiful country that it deserves to be.